Wow, that was easy. Wow, that was easy.
Yes. We are back at it again. Episode 64? Yeah, episode 64. Oh, man. Valentine's Day just ended.
Thank
God.
Like,
I'm happy for y'all though. Like I wish y'all the best in all of y'all endeavors in future. I ain't gonna be a bitter hoe because that's gonna block my blessings.
I'm not even gonna be messy because I was gonna say something to make y'all say something, and then somebody was gonna say something after y'all say something. But we not.
We said you was gonna work on this last show, 2024.
2024.
Like,
I'm not forcing nothing. I'm just gonna let y'all live.
That could be your trigger word. Every time you try to be messy, you need to drink.
Damn,
hey girl.
Really? Oh, we starting to show off right.
Twin.
We starting to show off right. How you doing, Wanda?
What's up, Wonder Twin?
Hey, girl.
So, let's see here. 2024. Valentine's Day, everybody had what they had. Everybody did what they did. And we just going to leave it on that. If you had something special happen, whatever. Last night, I just did I was on Tag. I did a DJ mix. With RC, we did for all the ladies, that was at home without a Valentine. We did an R&B mix for them, and then we did a little game night. Let the ladies know that y'all appreciate it. But I didn't do nothing special. I ain't buy no gifts. I ain't received no gifts. Nah. I don't sell dreams. I'm not gonna ask what y'all did or didn't do, because somebody gonna be like, I thought you went to sleep. But
I ain't got nothing to hide.
Oh,
I had a date.
Oh, okay. Talk to him. So how was your date?
It was fun. I went with my homegirl.
That's nice. Little Galentine's. Oh, love it. Where'd y'all go?
Okay. That's okay. Cool.
That face already gives a trigger word. That means it's
right. Like
that was messy.
No. How was that messy?
No,
because you were like, because you
was
stopped. If you
reaction.
didn't fix your face, you were like,
I'm piecing shit together. I'm piecing shit together.
No, that was
You know
like, but you said that. There we go.
I didn't say nut. See, that's the problem.
All
You
2024,
assuming.
every time LB is messy, he got a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Every show. I like that. Mwah. No bars.
That's cute.
Doom,
All
doom,
right. So
doom.
how was your date? Where y'all went? Where y'all went for y'all date?
We went to Longhorns.
Longhorn.
'Cause
Okay,
I-
y'all had some steak.
Yeah, I like
got
the
bread.
sirloin. I don't like the one in Waterford though, because they always end up overcooking it.
How you order
I
your
can't tell you
steak?
the what.
Medium rare.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a medium well girly.
Medium well. You just
Ew.
want a line of red, just a line.
Just a little bit. I
But if
like
you-
all the fat though. That'd be like my favorite part.
But if you go to like Longhorn or something like that, like a chain restaurant, I don't trust them. So I always say medium at most because I know they're gonna overcook it. Now, if I go to a real steakhouse, then my bad. I go to a real steakhouse, put down. Then you can say medium well, and it'd be medium well. Yeah. If you order a steak well, you might as well get a burger. Don't order a steak well around me, like that shit there. Yeah. But what about you? What about you, Simone? What you get into with Valentine's Day?
So it was actually my line sister's birthday yesterday. So that was what I celebrated. So we went out last night to a restaurant in downtown Orlando because it was, and I got proof. Follow me on Instagram. It's still up there before the 24 hours expires. Who gonna check me?
Hey,
So
ask her if you and her
nobody's
close
fun.
friends. Ask her if you and her close
Nothing.
friends. Because if you don't see that green
Right.
bubble, you didn't see the real story. So
No, I got a real story. We went out to dinner.
All right, that's cool. What y'all want to eat?
We went to a restaurant called the Monroe, downtown Orlando. It's like a nice little spot, cute vibes, nice little aesthetic. The food, drinks, 10 out of 10.
Bad. What?
You said it's called Monroe?
The Monroe. Like it's by
Ah.
UCF downtown. It's good.
The Monroe.
Check it out.
Shoot, I haven't been.
I miss her. I gotta check to see how she's doing.
Yeah, I gotta check in on Monroe.
Same.
I talked to her like a month ago, so I'm gonna check in on her. But that gives us a great segue to get into this intro, so we can get into this show. If you don't know, now you know. My name is LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy, here with the beautiful Vanilla, the beautiful Simone, and this is Vibe Society. Yeah, baby. Yes. All right. We're going to go ahead and get right into this. But, before we do any further, we have to give a shout out to the station that make this thing possible, as well as our sponsors. So we got to give it up to C Media and Mix Masters LLC. If you need something to drink, a mixed drink, you need a custom cocktail for an event you need someone to come and bartend, all those services, they do ship as well. Hit up Mix Masters LLC on Instagram.
I got a bone to pick with Mix Masters.
You got a bone.
I
to
know
pick with
he
Mix
probably
Masters?
was busy yesterday. All them
Oh.
kids that about to pop up after him having them drinks and everything.
I'm telling you, drinks had you drunk. And
One
also
of
shout
them.
out C Media. If you got anything you need to do, holla at C Media because they make it.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with him.
Why you got a bone to pick with our sponsor? Like, you gonna choose to do this on the show? I want to know why you have a bone with our sponsor. Go ahead and go.
Because why was I not drunk off of his drink?
Oh,
Whoop! Wait, hold up.
I was sober.
You drank the whole
You?
drink?
No, I needed his drink and I didn't have one.
Oh, you didn't have it? I'm about to say, because we all know.
right. Because I can't even make. If I finish a bottle, there's no telling what's gonna happen.
My
that
big ass
night.
be drunk after
I
that.
ended up having
you
to go
didn't
to
get
the
a
liquor
drink.
store.
Oh.
I wanted a Mix Master drink.
I wonder
Did
if I didn't know if he did any sales. I didn't see any promo or any like Valentine's Day. Because I'm telling you,
Mike, if you see this,
Mike,
they saying they didn't see your
Mike.
promo. You might need to holler at the CA to get that promo up, and the CA can get all that marketing done for you. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Shameless plug.
I would have definitely placed me a little order.
Oh, okay. Well, if y'all don't know what we talking about, y'all need to holler at Mixmasters. Just go to their website. I mean, not the website. Go to their IG right now, Mixmasters LLC. I'm talking about they make these drinks here. If you can drink a whole drink and not be drunk, I'll pay for your drink. I promise you. That shit there.
I can't get drunk. I can't.
You
get
can't
drunk
even drink
alone.
half of it.
Damn, thank you. But you don't even taste the liquor like that. That's the thing. And every drink has real fruit.
That lemon drop. Oh.
The strawberry Hennessy, lemon drop, the blueberry.
I have yet to have one that was not good. And all his new flavors, I've tried them all. Like I make sure anytime he come out with new stuff, I'm trying. Like if anybody needs to know what Mixmasters got going, I got you. Like I know about it.
And if you go to Mixmasters, let them know you got it from Vibe Society. Let them know Vibe Society sent you. Gonna get you right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the first topic. We got a couple topics we're going to get into tonight, and I want to make sure that we can cover these. So let's get into topic number one. Is it always necessary to receive closure from a failed relationship? Vanilla, anything on the social media?
Yes. So we have facts with you're not always going to get the closure you want. So no. Then we got, Greg _ duh.
Greg.
He said no, closure doesn't change the end result anyway. Then we have Sydney with nope, fuck them. And of course my sister Isha Britt, she said no, you may never get the answers you are looking for, just move on. Okay. And then I have two people that decided to DM me personally. I guess because they didn't want to get mentioned. But we have one that said simple no. And we have another who said it's possibly impossible to get closure.
It's possibly impossible.
It's possibly impossible to get closure.
Oh, okay. What about you, Simone? You had any responses?
I did. So I got from Cap D coming. He says, I feel like it is only because if you don't have closure, then you're leaving it open than dealing with the other person and your issues. A lot of times it's easier for us to leave a door open and ignore the inflection point. Come on, words of the relationship. Okay. Especially your part that you was responsible for. If we can leave a situation, we will instead of dealing with it. Round of snaps.
Okay, that boy talking deep. All right, sir. I had a response from John Fuego. It is I think closure should come from both parties. If both parties are able to admit why the relationship failed, they must also be able to hold themselves accountable and remain honest to what they could have done better. I like that one. I like that. I'm a stickler for accountability for men and women, so I like that one. Vanilla, you want to go first on this?
I don't mind.
Go ahead.
Do I think it's always
D-Rob, what's good?
To receive closure? No, I don't think it's always necessary. Like, if I'm able to realize my wrong and where I could have went right, and then I could also understand that you're not going to give me the answer I'm looking for or anything like that, and I have an understanding of that, then that's all the closure I need. I don't need to come back to you and ask you, why did you do me like this? I don't need an answer from you. Like, not everybody's going to give you an answer anyway, to be honest. Like, not everyone is able to look within themselves and be like, hey, like, I fucked up. Like, this is where I was wrong. And I only moved like this because of X, Y, and Z. Like, not everybody's capable of that. So I just like to recognize that, hey, you're not capable of it. You're not capable of being mature and having a mature conversation and owning up to your mistakes, as well as, me owning up to my mistakes and us having a conversation about it. So I recognize my fault. I recognize where I could go right, and I move the fuck on.
Okay. All right. What about you, Simone?
So if you asked we'll say Alicia for right now. If you ask Alicia if she needed closure back in like 2018, 2019, even 2020 era, she would be answering this question. Yes, like I needed that closure. I needed to understand why. But then I grew up. I'm still growing. I'm still evolving. So now I'm looking at it like sometimes no response. That is the
Is a response.
closure. Like that is the response. Like that's the closure that I get. Actions, that all is, if I see you moving weird afterwards and you don't want to actually sit and talk about it, not to say that it's an intention of us like repairing something. It could just be like you get your point across, I listen, I respond, and I say how I feel, then we can go ahead and part ways peacefully. Some people can't even do that until they realize later down the line, damn, I see she doing happy, I see she's doing good, I think I should reach out to apologize, but then it's going to be too late, and then there's not even going to be any emotion. I'm ready to get to that point. That's where Simone is really going to come into full effect. If I can just detach myself from the whole situation. So I don't think it's always necessary, but some people just need that. So I just kind of take it day by day. That's closure for me.
All right. Personally, I have three stages of the relationship. I have the negotiation period. That's when we first talk about we're going to get into a relationship. That's when I'm discussing what I want. You let me know what you want, and we find out how we meet in the middle. Then we have the relationship. That's the middle phase. And then the final phase is if the relationship does not become a success and continue on into marriage and a life partnership, then I have a offboarding period, like post interview, and if we can't get that, we can't get that. But if we can, I want to know, like, what could I've done better? Like, why are you deciding
you said
you
the
want to leave?
post-exit survey.
Yeah, like, I want to leave. Like, let me know. I'm not begging you to stay. I just want to know what I can do better, like, for the next person. Because you obviously want to go. I'm not begging you to stay here. Obviously, you don't want to work it out. We're at the end of this, so it's done. But
How likely are we most likely to get back together? One, least likely, like it's a fuck you. 10.
I don't do U-turns.
You gotta get it right.
Once you decide you want to leave, you gone. Like, it's cool. I want you to be happy. That, and happy means without me. Go be happy. But yeah, I just, but you got to also understand that sometimes this is the first thing I learned in therapy. A lot of times you got to be okay giving yourself the closure you're never going to get from somebody else.
Ooh, say it again.
You got to be okay giving yourself the closure you're never going to get from somebody else. And it's a hard pill to swallow. However, you have to look at it in the sense of if it's closure from somebody who passed away, they can never say, I'm sorry. They're gone. Mm-hmm. If it's closure from a relationship that somebody did you wrong and you did everything right, why are you giving this person that much energy? Sometimes to give yourself that closure. We have to give ourselves grace. We give more grace to other people than we give ourselves sometimes. So yeah, that's how I feel on that. Let's see here. We got Meso. Let's see here. How you doing?
Hey, Jim Meso. Meso said, not always necessary, but can understand why some people need it. Mm-hmm. AKA me. I be calling her. I'm like, girl, I need closure. She's like, no, you don't.
No, you don't. Girl.
We need those. We need those friends. But she listen. That's why I love her.
But that's the thing, Meso. You being that friend for her, or you being that friend for other people, or you being friend, like, you always gotta have those friends around you to be like, you know what? It'd be great if you have it, but you can't live your life around that. That's different than, man, fuck them. That's totally different. But sometimes you gotta say that when we've all maybe have seen that friend or family member that has just been repeatedly treated wrong by somebody, and they keep trying to get this person chance after chance after chance. Fuck them. But at the same time, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So, all right. Let's see here. Now, let's see. We have Wonder Twin with yes.
Elaborate, please.
She just said yes. Yes.
Elaborate.
And shout out D-Rob, a.k.a. Cat B coming. What up,
Yo.
bro?
Came at the right time.
Yo.
What's good?
All right. So, I honestly think that, that it's not really much more to say about that. Like, we get that. We understand that. So we're gonna move on to the next.
Self-reflection.
Yeah, that comes on you doing. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
Topic number 2. What level of adulting have you reached?
Listen,
I think we
this
all
shit
look
is so
alike.
ghetto.
I wish being an adult came with like user instructions.
No facts. No, like for real. Like dead ass. Like no, for real. I'm dying over here.
It's so
Help me.
ghetto.
All right. We got some comments from the page. We got Greg with when you've completed working now, and they now niggas. Why you not Englishing? You know I can't English and you not Englishing. He over here misspelling things. And you know I can't English
Greg.
already. Okay, this is what he meant to say. When you've completed working now, and the now is the play later. That's what he meant to say. We got Sydney with when you completed the working now.
And then because you gotta like work now, play hard. Okay, I think I'm getting the gist.
Yeah,
like,
that's Greg. I was always thinking with his comments.
Yeah,
Greg always be making me feel like I'm in a sunken place.
I'm gonna let him be great.
Okay, then we got Sydney with the level where I wanna be a kid again.
Yeah, I used to want to be grown so bad. Here I am.
My sis Isha Britt said, "Taking care of little humans."
Ooh. She actually got a little human too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different level of adulting. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not at that level.
I don't want to be there.
What about you, Simone? What level of adulting are you at currently?
So before I go into mine, I got one from my personal DM from Cap B coming. He said, "I'm tired of everything." All Cap. And I can just hear him saying it. Loud noises, the kids, the music, shut everything down and pass me the blue juice were his words. That's
pass the blue juice.
Right. Not the blue juice.
I gotta have a nap. Like I'm at the point in adulting where it's like I can't be out, get off work, get home from class, and then immediately be on go to go out late at night and all this stuff. It's like give me like a nap in between, like 30 minutes to an hour, so I could just whatever to myself just to get my life right so I could have that energy level. Like I need a nap. Like I can't just be out hanging until 2, 3 o'clock. Like when it hits like 1, I'm like, all right, like I'm ready to be in the bed. Like I can't hang. I need a nap.
That's exactly how I used to be. So
used to?
That's the level I used
to be.
Hell. No, I'm saying like when you
it got worse or better?
No,
right. Like tell us something when we get to that point.
So what happens
is something good.
The reason you get to that point is you're transitioning from when you were able to party all night, go straight to work, or party all night, go straight to class, all that mentality. Now it's like, I need a nap before I do anything. Yes. Then you're going to get to the point of, I just ain't going nowhere. You get me? That's the next step. I ain't going. If the shit ain't ready, if I ain't at my house by 7, 8 o'clock at the latest, I ain't going. If y'all don't know where y'all going and y'all trying to figure out where the hell y'all going, I ain't going. And you know what? I can get dressed and say, I ain't going. I'm telling. That's the next level. You be like, I'm good. Like, so that's the next level. But my level of adulting is, I refuse to stress myself over this shit. It's gonna happen or it's not. Like, I've gone through I don't know how this is gonna work out. What is gonna happen? Because you really don't start adulting until you're in your mid-20s. Your mid-20s is when shit, like 25-ish, 26, 27, that's when shit start getting real. Because when you're in college, you play adulting.
Mm-hmm.
You're adulting. You're adulting and training.
Yeah, like you're just training, but you're not really taking no responsibilities. But it seems like once you walk across that stage, you get maybe 6 months to a year of grace period before even your parents like, you grown.
Really, 6 months. I feel like that's when Sally Mae is knocking at the door.
Fuck Sally Mae and Navient. But, but so, and then when you hit 30, that's when it's like, oh shit, this is just on me. Like, you can't say, well, I'm in my 20s, I'm trying to figure it. No, you're 30. Like, society tells you you're 30. And
people be saying, like, your 30s is like your 20s with money. I hope so. But I'm like, there's some friends that I have. It really is? Okay, then I trust you. Because I'm like, I need somebody to actually tell me that.
Yeah, like your 20s, you got money, but you got some money, but you don't got money. You don't know how your money really works. But when you get in your 30s, you start realizing, I can't be wasting money on no bullshit. So that's why you end up with more money. Then also you've been in your career a little bit. You got a little bit saved up. You got a little, you know how you're going to move. And that's why. But when you get to your 40s, that's when you really going to start living. I haven't made it there yet. But I believe that in this pattern, the 30s is solidifying, oh, this is how I'm going to move as an adult. This is how I'm going to be. Okay, boom, I got this stuff in place. Because by about 40, I want to have this stuff in place. When you hit the 40s, I think that's when you're really going to have your fun. But I'm just at that point in life when my part of adulting is just simply, hey, this shit is gonna happen. I'm not finna stress myself over it. I woke up today at 2:30 p.m.
No, that must be nice.
I just came back from lunch at that time.
Ate breakfast.
I was in a meeting.
5 p.m. Like I work for myself though, but it's still, it's like there's days I wake up that time. There's days I wake up at 7 a.m. There's days I don't go to sleep till 7 a.m. It's just, shit is going to happen how it need to happen. I'm not finna sweat this shit. I'm not finna stress this shit. That's the level I'm at. What about you, Vanilla?
I didn't ask to be here.
Ooh.
I didn't ask for none of this shit.
I didn't ask to be here. Like, the fuck is going on? I'm at that phase, and it's crazy to me because I literally feel I need a nap once I get off of work or I can't do nothing. But then it hits me with I'm already home. I'm not finna get dressed just to go out. Like, why would I go outside when I'm already here?
I got another one.
Like, I feel like I'm feeling the 30s, the 20s, the 40s. I'm feeling everything at once. Mm-hmm. And it's just overwhelming. It gets to a point where I just be like, I'm just gonna sleep. That
would get you to I ain't finna stress this shit. Like that
exactly. Right, I literally be having those moments too. Like, that was me this morning waking up for work. I said, I'm tired. I ain't got time for this. I'm gonna just go. I need the money.
Bills paid.
I got another
food
one.
In the refrigerator. I just spent money on groceries. You think I'm gonna go out and eat out? Nah, we finna eat right here.
No.
Go ahead, Simone. What you were saying?
I be guilty of that too. And
that's what you do in your 20s. That's what you do in your 20s. You
go get groceries. Okay. So I haven't gotten to that point. Hopefully, when I get to like 27, 28, but then I be dragged out and then I just be dumb. But no, now it's to the point where it's like I have to like make noises. So for example, when you got to make that good stretch and you just like, oh, like that be me. When I get out the shower, I'm like, oh, like stuff like that. I just be making sound effects.
Make noise
like,
to get up.
Yes.
Listen,
and it's just like to the point, like when I get home, I don't even get out the car immediately. Like that never happened to me. Like today, I just be sitting in there.
Gotta mentally
prepare. It was one time I waited so long to get out the car. I end up sleeping in my car. Woke up the next morning at 5 a.m. in the morning. Went inside, got dressed for work, and left and went to work.
No, wow. Now that I think about it, I have a lot of different levels. Like, I gotta listen to gospel music on my way to work just to get my mind right.
Because I don't be saying.
Yes, it's something just to get my mental going. I say, and I have to do like a prayer. I'm like, Lord, please just let me have a good day. Like, let me be productive. Whatever opportunity is for me, let it be for me. And he listened because I got a project coming up from work. My manager already hit me up about it. I said, ooh. Annual review gonna look real nice.
There you go.
But anyway, D-Rob, SMH, y'all know when I'm in the O, we on go. Yes, because he be dragging me out. And I can attest to this classic weekend. We went to this party and it wasn't even we went to like 5 places. We was out. He's like, let's go. And he made me drive.
It be me cracking every time I get up from.
I'm telling you, D-Rock, I was
Like-
just rubbing my knees right now. I was just down here rubbing my knees. You got to rub your knees, warm them up before you stand up.
Ooh.
After you hit 30, you get hurt something just getting out of bed too fast. You be like, ooh, what the fuck? Just hold on, that's my knee.
No.
The check engine light come on. That's why you got to eat healthy, be
No,
active.
this the part that got me. I went to
Vitamin.
dance practice because the girls asked me to come out to help clean them, and I got up to correct them on a move, and when I bent down, all you heard was crack. I got back up and said, "Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen." I bent down again, it still cracked. It just kept
Me
cracking.
working out, doing leg day.
All that strolling shit.
Pop.
I tell people all the time, all that strolling shit. Like, you got one good stroll out of me. When
That's
it comes to the
roll
wiggles,
call.
you got one good wiggle. And I do a couple strolls. I can do
Wiggle,
the nasty
wiggle,
song.
wiggle.
I can do F the Mother. I can do Hood Nigga. I can give you a knuck if you buck. But once that's done, don't ask me for shit else.
I'm sitting down.
I'm out of breath. My back hurt. I'm going to have to ice my knees.
Get some Tiger Balm after when you get
I'm
home.
telling like I'm back
Like,
online. But nah, all right. So any other comments before we go into our next segment? All right. Well, you already know what time it is. Our new favorite
I
segment.
need my intro.
Our
Gotta
new
do
favorite
it.
segment, VX Report with Simone.
You ain't do it right. Like
What
you
I'm
was
supposed to
like-
do?
Remember last week?
Oh,
you
my
were
bad.
like,
We're going to go back. We're going to go back.
Right, like,
Nico, what's good? All right, here we
come
go.
on.
Our new favorite segment, you already know what it is, with the one and only Simone.
Ooh. There you go. That's how I want my intro done. Like
Play my theme
Simone. Yes, that's my theme music. That's my little intro. I like
music.
that.
I got you.
All right, y'all. It's your favorite light-skinned blondie back at it with another VX report. All right, look. So we already got to go ahead and get into it. We got some juicy topics for this week. As y'all know, it was Valentine's Day yesterday. I didn't have a Valentine personally, except for myself, me, myself, and I. But, if somebody's son asks me next year, I'm going to report back to y'all and let y'all know what happened. So I'm going to manifest because, listen, I got all this and I need to be somebody's wife. Like, listen, I'm dating to marry. If you out there, I'm ready to have a home cooked meal, ready for you. If you ready for me, something
Oh, you
simple.
cooking
But
meals. Okay.
yes, like pot roast, mashed potatoes, all of it. Like, I have a good track record. I got people who can vouch. So please, I ain't gonna beg nobody. First of all, let me not do that. But if y'all had any good plans, let us know what y'all did. Listen, everybody got engaged. I saw some pregnancy announcements. So shout out to the August babies that are coming out. I can't wait. Leo season's the best season. So
I beg to differ,
Okay.
but okay.
okay, all right. But yeah, y'all got that. I got a lot of chatter going on in the background. So yeah, Valentine's Day. I hope y'all had a great day, just full of love and just loving yourself. And listen, if you had a great day, I hope you did. So let's go ahead and get into the next topic. Man, the internet was just booming on this Super Bowl halftime performance. Usher, baby. First off, Usher did a great halftime performance for this year's 2024 Super Bowl halftime show. 10 out of 10. If you're going to see Usher for his next tour coming up later on this year, please make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Miami is sold out. He got some other dates. So listen, I was fighting for my life getting mine, but I did good. I didn't break the bank too much, but I'm excited to see Usher because that's definitely on my bucket list because look, I ain't got to go to Vegas. So that's even better. So, but look, Usher
You
back
trying to be
at
hugged
it
up on
again.
stage?
Can I ask a quick
I'm
question?
not getting what?
What was up with that boy Jermaine Dupri outfit? That's all I gotta say.
Yes, that was not it.
Baby on stage.
Yeah, no, his memes, he even got mad. Like they saying that her was faking playing the guitar. I'm not a musician, so I thought she was like it looked like it was real to me, but
Her
people
can
are
play
saying
like a motherfucker.
yeah, like I know she could play guitar, but people were saying that it looked like she was faking it. I'm like, I don't think she would do that because she can actually play the guitar.
Y'all don't be
So
talking about my wife, her. Y'all don't be talking about
she's
her.
so pretty. Like
She is so,
So gorgeous.
talented.
So
Oh my
pretty.
God. But
Yeah.
I let you get back.
You good. I appreciate the little comment because look, Jermaine Dupri was not given with that outfit at all. But yeah, Alicia Keys, baby. That first note though.
Oh,
Sis. Alicia Keys be giving. But that first note, I was just like, oh, we might have needed to go back to sound check for that one. But look, yeah, Usher had everybody, husband, boyfriend, baby daddy, sneaky link, everybody in an uproar because look, probably had Keke Palmer, baby daddy, be like, see, look what I told y'all. But I just want to know how y'all feel. Like, would y'all think it was just a performance? If it was an act? Swizz Beatz already clapped back at everybody saying that he didn't feel no type of way. He was happy to see his wife up there doing her thing, looking beautiful as ever. Because even though she was off a little bit, she looked really good. Like, body was bodying and everything. But I just want to know from the society.
Y'all see
from
the
the
muscles
society and everything. Like, look, because he kind of like, look at the hand placement. Like, how y'all feel? Because she looked real happy. So I hope everything going well at home.
She just met her ex at homecoming. Yeah, that's that homecoming hug. Like, oh,
like I can't. You know when they do like the swing side to side? Yeah. Like, oh my God, how are you?
You remember when I was
right?
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel. Like, I feel. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think Usher needs to be kept in check? Like, Usher got married that weekend.
He said, "Don't leave your girl around me." He said,
so
he proved it over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Usher got everybody in an uproar. So just be careful when Usher around your girl, because you look like the Boondocks meme said. Like, I could see if it was T.I., but Usher. Yeah, that was a great show. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next one. Beyonce, Queen Bee. She has announced that Act 2.
Right?
Act 2. Don't hate me up. Ooh, he got my theme song right for the second time. Now he calling me Beyonce. Yeah, we like long lost cousins, like from her daddy's side. But yeah, people don't know that. So Beyonce has released 2 singles for her upcoming album that's coming out in March. So March 29th, be on the lookout for Act 2 of her. I wouldn't even call this Renaissance. She is on a whole new wave right now. Renaissance was like the house music era. Now she is taking it over to the Western era with this whole country music girl. She got everybody got to order their boots again.
Oh, Jesus.
Cowgirl hats, get the fringe, get the different print, making square dances and everything in these bars and stuff like that. She's going to have every rodeo on deck. So yeah, if you haven't gone and listened to it yet, it is on all streaming platforms. So be on the lookout. She announced it on her Verizon commercial that she did for the Super Bowl. So everybody's going crazy on it. So yeah, Beyonce got another album. She is going on tour again. Like, I just financially recovered from the first time. So I don't know if she's going to see me this time. Maybe not, but I'm not a country music fan. So, but her album was pretty good. I liked it. So look out for Beyonce, y'all. Get ready for the Hive. So yeah, so light week, not too much tea going on. You know, everybody was booed up with their mans and their other significant others and whatnot. That doesn't even make any sense, but whatever. I hope y'all had a great Valentine's Day and be back next week, because I hope we're going to have some juicy topics probably like tomorrow, honestly, the way how the social media be going and everything. So.
Well, I appreciate that, Simone. Once again, that was Simone.
Ooh, say it again. There you go.
With the VS Report.
Excuse me. We have young ears on here.
Oh,
who?
Mine.
The way how she older than me too.
I'm about to say Simone is the
That's okay.
person on
That's
show.
Okay. I don't look it though.
You don't. You look like 12.
He too old for me anyway. Sorry. D-Rob said Jermaine was looking like a waiter at the first Thanksgiving. Daniel Chestnut. Hey, I wonder if that's the same Chestnut that I know. I know someone named Chestnut. I wonder if that's him.
Interesting. I'm curious too. Are you?
That's Morris Chestnut, little brother. All right. So, all right. D-Rob dropped another comment.
They was looking like my boo for real. Listen, they was
No, for real.
Up on the Super Bowl. Now it was a great halftime performance. I won't lie.
Yes.
I was jamming. I was
Ludacris fine behind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but no Lovers and Friends. I was kind of blown. Like he had the perfect opportunity.
To have Lil Jon in, but I think he was like, we already slowed it down already twice. I don't want to slow it down again. But then also, a Love and Friends, you're going to have to run the whole song to get all that.
Yeah.
You get
True.
You can't even cut
we could
through.
have
Like,
skipped Usher. You just, go to Lil Jon.
That seat
Lil
not
Jon
dry
verse?
anymore.
We've been fucking for a long time.
Jody.
Like, come on. Like, you can't do that Super Bowl. That seat not dry anymore. Oh.
Ciao. Goodbye.
What the hell going on over there?
Now he just being out of pocket. We never gonna get monetized with that one.
Now we should have. I brought this up in the pre-show. Miss Pippen and Marcus Jordan, that situation, but we're not gonna go on that. That we'll say that. See how that work out. Because word on street, they may have got back together.
They just said we're gonna break up for 24 hours.
He broke up because he didn't want to pay for the Valentine's Day shit. He was like, bro, I need
He said, I got you on Friday.
side piece holiday. All right. So once again, if you want to join the conversation before the conversation, make sure y'all follow us on social media on IG Vibe Society. We just started the TikTok page as well. We're gonna be building that up, so give us a little time. And we do drop the topics there at least 24 hours beforehand, so you can drop your comments before we even do the show. So when you come here, you can see your comments and you can maybe dig a little deeper on your statement. So let's go ahead and get into topic number 3. Topic number 3. What's the minimum income a man should make before enter the dating pool? Any responses, Vanilla?
Yes, we got Tyler with no minimum. Either she fucks with you or doesn't. Money is only a factor if you marry her. Then we have Greg. If his mind is right and he's dedicated, he meant to say the money will come. Then we have Sydney with enough to live comfortably. And Isha Britt, enough to if a financial hardship arises, he can immediately get back on his feet.
Okay. You had any responses, Simone?
I do. So I have a few different little conversation that happened, but we'll go ahead and just make it quick. So this is actually from frat_Skip Bayless. Shout out to you. That's my arch nemesis, I should say. We be beefing for no reason. He just be starting with me. But he was like, why this question about men and not both genders? So I'm just like, all right, well, if it's about a woman, then let us know. She just says, just don't be poor or unemployed. So I'm like, well, define that. So basically, in a nutshell, not really a set number. You should have enough money that you could afford your own apartment in case of a breakup or if y'all not living together. Then he was saying that if we're talking this economy, anything under $55K after tax, LOL. I mean, cost of living is high, so I can't get mad at that number. So that's what he said. That's all I had.
I had a response once again from John Fuego. His statement was, I think society gets too caught up with the financials. The minimum for both parties should be able to sustain themselves.
Yes.
If you pay your own bills, you can eat, you're not dying out here, you make enough money to enter the dating pool. No matter how much money I'm always going to say, I'm broke, baby. It's just I'm never leading with my wallet. I think any dude that have a little bit of game, oh my bad, y'all kids say today, Riz.
Who says that?
Who even
Am I
uses that?
like not a kid anymore?
That's
No,
like
you're
what
not.
middle schoolers like say. Nobody has ever came up to
That's
me,
the
and
New
I be on
Yorkers.
TikTok every day.
They be like,
I
Riz kid,
can't.
Riz them up. But anyways, but if you have any game or personality, you never really had to lead with your money at all. Now I think that there's a difference between you saying I want somebody that's stable enough to, do certain things, but we got to get out of the mindset that everybody's going to be a stay-at-home wife. That's not feasible. That's not
Please.
feasible, especially with some of the spending habits some people have these days. Like that's not even a possibility for majority of people. Majority of people would never make six figures in their lifetime. Like 6 figures a year in their lifetime. Like majority of people. The stats show that in a two-income household in the United States, the average income is $75,000. So
Jointly?
Yes.
Wow.
So either one or two things that happen. Only single people making $100,000 a year, or I say at least $100,000 or higher, or niggas lying about their income. I think it's the latter, but because all of a sudden everybody making six figures. No, just because you see somebody in a brand new car, just because you see them in a big house or apartment, it takes nothing to rent. You can make fake pay stubs to rent. I still remember this shit. 55 West. I know 55 West in Orlando. I was like, man, I want to move to 55 West. Before I had got that house off Dean, before I got that house, I wanted to move into 55 West. I'm like, man, I'm going to do a high rise. And I still remember to this day, somebody was like, oh, my homeboy, them having a get together at their spot. They at 55 West. I bet. I want to see what it look like. I get there. Ain't no fucking furniture in this house. So I'm like, oh, y'all just moved in. Now we've been here for about 6 months. Y'all ain't got no motherfucking furniture. Oh, so y'all just live here to say y'all live here. And I realized that was the first person, but that wasn't the last person house that I went to that didn't have any fucking furniture in their high rise. And that's when I was like, oh, motherfuckers just using this as an address. All right, cool, whatever. I just say it's okay not to be rich. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to be normal. There's nothing wrong with being normal. There's nothing wrong with making 50, 60, 70, 30, 40. If it's honest living, there's nothing wrong with that shit. And the reason this even became a topic was because of the video that I'm quite sure a lot of people saw when they saw the video of the young lady on the podcast. I want to say Horrible Decisions, not Horrible Decisions. Fuck, I should have kept I'm sorry. It's one of those shows off the 85 South network with two girls. Anyways, she's on there saying, oh, if you make less than $50,000 a year, you shouldn't date. And mind you, they're located in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. And it's so funny how the list, you have a lot of women that's so entitled financially, but you still have a lot of women that don't mind being side chicks. So it's it's funny because you have all these stipulations to date, but you don't have these stipulations to fuck. Take it from a straight dude in Atlanta. You don't have to spend that money to get them yams, but they want that money to be your girlfriend. So why would I be your boyfriend? But that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother story. Do y'all think that it's important for somebody to make a certain kind of money, a certain amount of money to be able to get into to be able to date you?
I don't. I think dating in general is a bill that people have to be ready for no matter what you do, because that's just like, like off rip, like, you have special occasions, whether even if you get a card from Dollar Tree or the $1.25 store, I should say, that's an expense. So you still got to be prepared to, financially be able to support. Now, for me, for Simone, I'm not looking in a sense where, oh, you have to make this certain amount. I know how much I bring and just income. Do I want to have multiple sources? Of course, because look, you have to have more than one hustle or try to do more than one thing in this economy. And some people can do that. Some people can't. If you don't have the means to do that, because you got to sometimes take funds from your job to do the second thing and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to look at somebody if they can't meet to that requirement, and I don't even think it's really a requirement in my dating life personally at this point in time. If you can pay your own way in a sense where, okay, car note taken care of, groceries in the house, I got a roof over my head, gas in my car, all right, then we Gucci. And then wherever we need to kind of like help support each other, if we're at that point in our relationship or whatever, then we can do that, because I would want you to support me in that instance if we're going to be something serious. So you don't have to be, 100K driving the Hellcat or some dumb shit for real. Like, you could just make an honest living and I'll be perfectly fine. Just treat me good. Be a communicative, like communicate really good. I can't talk. I thought that was a word, but like just communicate well, be consistent, respect me, make me feel good, and I'm fine.
Now, let me ask you this then. Let me ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
Dating a man, is he obligated to pay for your nails, your hair?
No. Like, I do not look for that at all. Like, if I do something for a guy, it's out of the kindness of my heart. Because I was always taught I'm not going to give somebody something that I could live without. Because nowadays, like y'all pay on average, like $45, $50 for a haircut or something 60. Like that? Like, yeah, like everybody, like
my shit at home.
From what
it went up.
Hey, even better. So like, I remember when they used to be less than that. But if you tell me, huh?
I was mad when it jumped up to $25. Like $25.
Yeah, like I remember, like it was $25, like stuff like that. But now,
for a cut, man, I'm glad I'm bald and I can trim my own.
Yeah, I don't expect, like, if some guy asks me, like, yes.
It's 60.
You want a hot towel too? Yeah, I want a hot towel, nigga. This ball, I need to make sure there ain't no bumps and shit.
Oh, that's what that's for. Okay, see, I learned something. Open the pores. But no.
Yeah.
If he asks me like, oh, what do you got planned today? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get my toes done. Oh, okay. And he just like asks me like, oh, let me know how much it is. I honestly, if a man asks me that now, I would not know what to say.
Just send her. Like, just send her the money you gonna send her. Whatever she tells you is gonna be more than you originally thought it was, fellas. I promise you. Because they get the jail on there. They got to get all see the jail. They got to get, because she's not going for just a filler. She was getting a filler when she was paying for it. When she was paying for it, she was just gonna get a filler.
No, I wasn't. I was still gonna get my now I gotta get the I was still gonna get my sculpted nails with the gel polish if it's not just acrylic design. And if I'm getting a design on each nail, like that's an extra $5 each nail. And like I'm still gonna get that regardless.
And that's not counting the tip.
He not obligated to pay for nothing. If he do that, that's out of the kindness of his heart. Thank you.
Okay.
I do not expect him. Like, I have never asked. Like, I'll be like joking, but like, when you're just talking to your friend, you're like, okay, here, sure. But it's like we match each other type shit. But a man like that I'm dating, like I'm gonna still do me regardless. If you do it, I'll actually just be like, oh, thank you, that was nice.
All right. So let's read this comment from D-Rob.
All right. So D-Rob said, it's such a pressure culturally in society for us to put on. When you lived a low income life, they have to come up for notoriety. Being normal is low. I agree.
He has another response before we dive into that.
Oh, he got a few things. It's in the mindset that people will only flock with me if I like how he had to
flock with you. Only flock. Okay.
What? Will only flock with me if I have something out the ordinary. Also, when people aren't used to having something, they'll overdo it. I agree.
Mm-hmm. And next.
Vanilla says $60 quick. She took care of that bill. That's beard included.
Hey, she done paid that before.
I did $25 for a haircut, but I've never done like the 45, 60. Like I haven't.
I've done the 25. I haven't done the 60 yet.
You want to know something that's so crazy that I tell people all the time? If you're in a relationship and y'all both take care of each other, you don't mind taking care of that person because it's coming back to you. Like, say for instance, if I had a lady and she say, you know what, I'm finna send you something. You ate today? All right, I'm finna send you this. Or, oh, you going to that? Let me send you that for that, right? Because in turn, it's gonna be like, oh, you going? All right, let me send you this. Hold up. Log into my Uber Eats and order you something to eat. Something like that. Shit
Love
like
language.
It's going to happen. Like, first off, fellas, feed her. That's all she really wanted, some food and booty rubs. That's all she want, food and
Literally
booty rubs.
food.
The booty rubs.
So it's going to come back.
If you ask me if I ate today, that is like love language for me. Like, why you don't?
I love to ask women if they ate today because a lot of women don't eat. A lot of women just be busy. I'm like, did you eat today? And it's just because I want to let you know somebody does care about you. However, let's think about it like this: if everything that's coming out is from me, eventually I'm gonna get tired of it, and that's when it's like, damn, like I'm spending all this shit. Like one woman said this. It was on a TikTok that they was reviewing, and she said if you don't have if she had a bad day, send her $5,000 because she had a bad day. $5,000. There's not one. You know what? This may be why I'm single, because there's not one woman I've dated that I was just like, here's $5,000.
I just say like 50, but
for your
like
bad day. Maybe you're the reason for your bad day.
Like, honestly, I'll be happy if gas is in my car and I have a good day. Like, what? That's 3 zeros at the end.
I'm sorry. You could literally pull up on me with my favorite candy or a teddy bear, and I'll be straight. You can literally buy me a candy bar or my favorite ice cream from Wawa, and I'll be fine.
Red Lobster.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna stay out the dating pool. It's cool.
I feel like people be worrying about the wrong thing. Like, honestly, if a person is able to financially take care of themselves, you're allowed to be in a dating pool. Now, my problem is, are you stable? Are you mentally and emotionally stable to be in the dating pool? That's where I'd be like,
Let's talk about that. Because also, all right, I'm finna give y'all a little hint. When y'all start talking to people and they talk about how much they make a year, ask them how much they make net. Don't let them get off with gross. Especially if you're an entrepreneur. See, this is the thing. As an entrepreneur, I can easily say, I make $250,000 a year.
What you mean after taxes?
Now, after taxes, expenses, and all that shit, that same motherfucker that made $250,000, but they live in life as if they make and they spend $175,000 to live that life between expenses, like living expenses, all that shit. They only made $25,000 a year, but they'll tell everybody they made $250,000. But Meso, see, this is the thing, Meso. I'm not sure if you joking or not. No, I'm fucking with you.
She's so serious. $300K.
Hey, but Meso is one of those women that she deserve a man up there. Meso is real cool. She real cool. She hold it together. So, I don't know if she gonna find I hope you find a 300,000, but I know it ain't nowhere on this podcast. I can tell you that much.
Right.
Those taxes are no fucking joke.
What? No joke.
People don't realize that. So when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have taxes taken out of your money if you're doing contract work. Most time they don't take it out of that either. And at the end of the year, you done made all this money. At the end of the year, Uncle Sam like, all right, that was cute. Let me get that. You think the church want their 10%?
Oh yeah, like those organizations. Man, my tax return don't even be looking like anything.
That's why you see a lot of entrepreneurs do charity work, because charity, you can. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a little trick. I can say I'm gonna donate $100,000 to a charity.
Okay.
I can write that off, but the way I write that off, the way I donate it, I can say I'm gonna donate this over by this time period. So I don't have to write a check for $100,000. I just by that time period, but I get to write it off as if I did it in one installment. Anyways, learn your taxes. All right, let's see here. D-Rob.
So he says, when a guy is into you, he'll know what makes you smile. Yes, be intentional. I got this chick her favorite things, the things I know makes her happy, satisfied.
That's how you do it. Hey,
and that's all we be wanting. You don't have to spend big money. Like,
that's a segment, man. That's how
you just gotta give us what satisfies us. And I feel like it goes the same way with guys. Like, give them what satisfies them.
Like, I love to
pay
be
attention.
listened to. Show me that you're listening to me, like legit. I love to eat. I like to do little self-care things, like just small things.
But
Like,
Right.
also, and I'm a listener, but also don't be afraid to say what you want.
so then how do you like voice that? Like, what comes to the point where it's like you have to say something? Like, because I don't want to be like the one where it's like I got an attitude and then
No,
like
but
I'm
it's no. I
messing
got you.
stuff
Let
up.
me answer your question.
Okay.
This a lot of them make the mistake. They'll be reading a book, and you walk in right, and you see that book they read, and they be like, oh, okay, he knows that he needs to read this book because what's in this book I really like. I'm not gonna read that motherfucking book. And that's how some of them say, I'm just going to make sure I'm reading this book every time he comes in. Every time he comes, I'm going to read this book so he going to know it's in this book what I want. No. Sometimes you better say, baby, sometimes you need to make the suggestion like, they have this, I'm going to use this for example. They have an event at the aquarium. I really want to go to that event. Or they having this event they having a market, open market. I really want to go to. So now he's gonna be like, damn, all right, so she like the aquarium, she like the open market kind of shit. Let me look up some other shit. Da. You go to this garden event. It's like when you're saying that kind of stuff, instead you'll just sit there and be like going through IG or TikTok, like, oh, okay, but mad he's not catching the hint. Say where you want to go. Now, if you always say you want to go somewhere, but he's still not saying, oh, well, maybe she like that. Maybe you need to be like, hey, this is what I like. Obviously, you're not catching the hint. But speak. Let's not sit here and be up. What the fuck is that? I should have known it was at the ghetto house. Anyway.
Was that a vacuum?
Hey, listen, okay, we got a whole salon out here, all right?
God,
Don't do us.
man.
Oh,
Don't
that's
do
a
us.
blow dryer.
Ash Tate
But nah,
is
it's
doing somebody help.
I'm like, the hell going on? Y'all hear that? All right.
I thought it was you for a second.
Speak up or forever hold your peace. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like, fellas, pay attention to shit. Do shit just because. Just like, I'll tell women to do the same thing, but fellas, I'm going to tell you like this. My favorite thing to do in a relationship is just because shit. I may send you some flowers just because. And I may say, all right, what time you get off of work? All right, cool. Let me take you to work tomorrow. And I'm going to pick you up from work, and I want to do something with you. What we want to do? Just dress like this. Okay. Shit like you got to do those just because it's just like, she's just like, wow, and you got to get out of that routine. But ladies, we like that shit too. It don't have to be nothing big. It can be just like, she like, hey, I didn't just cook some, what y'all love to cook? Chicken Alfredo. Not that shit. But you made a real meal. Or, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I done rolled your shit up for you. I got the PS5 ready. I'm going to order you. I know you like wings and then shit like that. Like, this just for you. Shit like that, out of the norm. Let's do it for each other. We're in a relationship. It should not be a one-way street. Only one person's happy. And sometimes happiness means that it's things that makes them simple. If you know that her way of getting away is she like to get a massage or something, be like, baby, I got you this spa day thing. You maybe couldn't get the $500 spa day, but you was able to get the $150 spa day. And it's shit like that just because. Don't wait for Valentine's Day. Don't wait for her birthday. Don't wait for none of that. Just because. But make sure, man or woman, you show appreciation for the things they do. Because when you show appreciation, it makes people want to do more for you. So, all right.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, shit.
Next one.
I forgot.
You on a roll tonight.
D-Rob got some stuff.
Yes, Mason is so sweet.
Mason
She's the best.
is cool as shit. Now, she going to tell you about yourself, though. She going to stand on business. But she is. Mason gonna tell you, she gonna stand on business. You ain't finna just do it any kind of way. But
LOL,
she cool
not
as
too
shit.
much. That's exactly what she's saying right now because she already know. If you know, you know. D-Rob said, yes, all you have to do is listen. The woman that's not my woman. She was like, this is my favorite. Hell yeah. He be calling me with that all the time. Asking for advice.
Hey, be careful of that work husband. He know everything you don't know. All right, here we go. I'm telling you,
Yikes.
work.
They made Valentine's Day cards for them. There's a category. I saw that on like Instagram, TikTok. One of them, like they had like work wife, work husband, Valentine's Day cards.
Be a single motherfucker that day. I promise you that much.
No facts. Like
It's
Wow.
give
cool.
all the give me all the
Enjoy.
gifts that I gave you back. Like nah.
Yes,
Like
I
nah.
saw that. They
I
legit
wish.
are making cards.
God damn. Anyways, let's go on to topic number 4. Our final topic of tonight. Once you get into the dating pool, once you out here and you say you make enough money, I guess if you make what Meso said, 300,000, you ready to go. We got another question for you. How can you help a delusional dater? Do we have any responses?
Yes. We got facts with don't plan your life around this person, just enjoy the experience. I gotta comment on that, but I'm gonna save it for later. Greg said, don't let them live and learn. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney said, you can't. Delusional people often don't change.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister Isha Britt, she's like, let them figure it out on their own time. Support from a distance.
Okay.
Now, coming from someone who has a lot of delusional dating ass friends, you can't help them motherfuckers. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, you gotta leave them where they at. Like, they is gonna be delusional to the day that heck. I have my own stories of me being a delusional bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I learned from mine, you know. But not everybody learns from theirs. And majority of the time, a delusional dater ain't gonna learn nothing besides, that nothing. Yeah, no, they're not gonna learn anything. They always think what come out their mouth. I was literally actually on the phone with somebody last night because I met this chick, and she is. You don't even talk to the dude no more, and yet you still delulu over what thinking. Oh, I met a nice guy, da, 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 and she saw something that seemed skeptical to her, and was like, "Oh, he got to be gay."
Ha!
Huh?
Yeah, yeah, came out of the woodworks with it, right? So I was like, I'm curious. Give me details. Neither am I. Your girl barely know me. Give me details. She gives me the details. Don't know that she's just sent me a picture and gave me all the details on my very own friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at her like, ma'am, you don't know this, but I know every bit and ounce of your relationship. And I didn't even know it was you he was telling me about until I seen this. And I'm like, the stuff he told me, ma'am, you got mad at him for going to the place that he met you at, where that's his place of peace. And he asked you to go with him and you got mad because you didn't want to go, but he wanted to stay home. Like, what? What?
Make it make sense.
And it's been months since they ended things, and you still mad for what? What are you still talking about this man for? And I was so mad when I finally put two and two together and said, "Oh, so this the chick?" I was mad because I was gonna shoot my shot. and I'm,
You gonna shoot your shot?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't because that's a headache that I do not want to deal with. And she literally, it's the fact that she posted on her story talking about it without giving the details, and then proceeded to say, "I'm gonna be a hypocrite because I'm a little gay myself." What?
That goes
That's a
to my,
lot.
that goes right into my thing of this whole thing of a man being sassy because he has standards or he's not gonna go for the bullshit that you other niggas let you go for and all that stuff. I think that goes to a form of delusion as well because, but at the same time, we allow this shit to happen. We allow people to be delusional. We allow men to think I can do what the fuck I want to do, and she's just supposed to be faithful to me. I can do what the fuck I want to do, but she's still gonna be a good girl. She's still gonna be, loyal to me, kind of thing. And then we have women delusional, thinking that. Let's get the elephant out of the room, ladies. Hold on. ladies, everyone isn't a 10. I hate to break it to you. Everybody's not a 10. All right, so I believe that the important thing is you cannot give yourself, man or woman, a score over 7. 8, 9, and 10 has to be given to you by multiple people that's not your friends or trying to fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to cite sources. Every time somebody say they're 8, 9, or 10, tell them to cite sources. Can't be nobody that try to fuck you or a friend. And if you can get that, then great. It's a few people in this world. It's very few people in this world that are universally beautiful or universally handsome. We all know, when you see him, you know that man, that's a handsome man right there. Like, damn, that nigga, man, we know, like, damn, that nigga, he handsome now. He hang around my lady. The fuck you mean that's your new friend? But also, you know, those women that women would even say, she is gorgeous. There's very few people. However, somebody may look at me and be like, oh, LB is handsome. Somebody else may look at me and be like, LB is ugly. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, literally. Outside of those few people that are universally handsome, and that's all genes. I'm not talking about the people that go and get that shit made. I'm talking about real, you know, born that way. So let's get out of the delusion that we can just say what we want and it's what's going to happen. You can't manifest everything. You can't manifest that you just a baddie, or you just the most handsome man in the world. You can't manifest that shit. You can manifest success. You can manifest growth. You can manifest a lot of stuff by working towards it, but ain't no amount of work in the world gonna fix your genes. Some of us are just more prone to have a belly.
And ain't nothing wrong with
love a teddy bear.
Nothing wrong with a belly. I love me a man with a nice belly.
But you know,
listen. I always look for the 2 B's: belly and beard.
Bellies and beards.
Oh my God, that's it right there.
But you have some women that don't like beards, some women that don't like bellies, and that's cool. That's cool. Like, I think the delusion, you cannot help a delusional dater because that's just that. They're delusional. You can tell them whatever you want to tell them, but they're going to be like, so? and so it's like, I'm not going to raise my blood pressure trying to help a delusional dater. You ask me my point of view, I'm going to tell you my point of view. But if you don't take it, have fun. Because the thing that pushes behind, outside of friends that lied to them, first off, you knew they shouldn't have worn that coming out the house. Just because it come in your size don't mean you're supposed to wear it. Second off, you have people that will still give them play. So they may not get no relationship, but they still getting sex. So they thinking, I'm doing right. Somebody like it. And that's why I say, as men, if we decide not to have sex with anything we don't see a future with, or anything we take serious, that will take the delusion out of women. And women, if you stop just saying, all right, well, he got money, I'm gonna milk it, and I just give him some play, that'll take the delusion out of men. Because it's men that lead with their wallet don't have anything else they can offer. So that's why they're delusional, because they think, I can get that 10. Yeah, you can buy that 10. You can rent that 10.
They're going to expire.
But that money dry up, nigga. That 10, you will pay all this money. We see it all the time. You'll pay all this money for that 10. You led with your wallet, but she's fucking the pool man. So, did you really get that 10? Or and vice versa, you have women that they think, I can get that 6'6" doctor that looked like Morris Chestnut when he was in his 20s, because he'll fuck me at 3:00 in the morning. He never take you out during the daytime. You ain't never met one of his friends. And we gotta really, if we can be disciplined with ourselves, we can kill delusion in dating. But I'm not finna sweat it, raise my blood pressure, stress it, trying to help you out. No, that's wrong. But if you don't believe me, suit yourself.
Do you, boo-boo?
What he say? Cause I'ma do me.
As a person who, first of all, let me actually just read my comment first, then I'll get my little, because you was on a tangent, but that was good. Like, you was dropping some. Cap D Cummings said, "You can't. They're delusional. Allow them to enjoy their delusion. But if you want to help talk slow and provide the evidence of the logic, okay."
That still don't help a delulu
They
person.
got to receive the logic.
Yeah,
You can
that
tell
like
them
I
all the
always
facts.
say, you gotta wake up.
Pool man
That's
so
how
specific. It's
it-
usually the broke nigga that's getting the pussy though. Like, come on, man. So we all know that rich man that got that bad chick, but she's fucking the broke, the trainer, the
man
pool
at
guy.
Popeyes.
Yeah, like the dude that got nothing that you have, but he got the physical. That's why Bandman Kevo, he even said it. That's why he got the fake abs, the fake pecs. I'm like, nigga, you got a whole man BBW, bro, a BBL. And he said, no matter how much money you made, the women still cheated on the man that looked like this. Bro, first off, look at the kind of women you're dating. That means they're not looking for a caliber of man. Or look at the kind of man you are. Maybe you just don't got nothing to offer outside of money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got to look inside before we start blaming everybody else for the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm never going to have a six-pack, and that's cool. That's cool. Somebody going to
Yes,
love
you
to rub this
will.
belly. I got a
Just
six-pack.
go
I just
buy
keep it
you
to
a
the
six
side.
We
pack.
don't want
That's
you to have
fine.
one.
Got three on
Don't
this
get
side,
one.
three on
And
this
we'll be
side. We
straight.
good.
Don't get one.
But, like, and it's okay. Just like I tell women, hey, it's okay. You got, we like them stretch marks. I like them
That
motherfuckers.
booty.
You like a tiger. Rawr.
Booty dimples.
I like booty dimples. I like all
gosh, I'm
that.
so
Muffin
self-conscious.
top.
Like, I like
Ooh.
that shit. That
The
you
little
a real.
muffin top.
Every woman is not going to be a size 3. Every woman is not going to be the perfect Coke bottle shape. That's not the case. Who are you inside? I've dated the chicks. I say this shit all the time. I've dated the fucking models that you'll be like, oh, she's so bad. But she had nothing other than her fucking looks. Just like I'm sure y'all dated some dudes that was so handsome, but he had nothing to offer. He was an ain't dude.
I never did.
But we'll
anybody that
still
was
go out
fine.
here looking like I need you to be this caliber of looks. Stop looking at the caliber of looks, the caliber of
I'm
sex,
sorry.
the money that they bring, and look at the caliber of person,
All the guys I
caliber of
dated was cute,
character.
You're like medium ugly. Medium
Every
ugly.
they was medium ugly.
She said, I like my man with a little ugly, just a smidge ugly.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Medium ugly.
he could pull something, but not everything.
Yeah, no. Personality is for the win. But for me, just like I've been there. Like we've all been there in a sense. Like I feel like delusional is like the sense of like not knowing worth. It could be a self-esteem issue too, or it could just be you just completely like out of it. For me, I've had my moments too, you know, Meso can attest to it, or all of my other close like friends in my circle who I do choose to confide in when it comes to like dating advice and things like that, just to have that support system. So yeah, like if you don't, I always tell people like you are willing to, like whatever you're willing to tolerate and what you're willing to allow, that's just what you're going to have to deal with and accept it until one day you just decide to wake up. Whenever you decide to wake up, whether it's going to be tomorrow, it's going to be next week, or even 6 months from now, you gonna know when you just like, you done. Like, what was I really doing? You gonna be hurt a little bit because it's like, damn, you know, I waited 6 months, a year to actually like realize who I am. But I feel like delusion also starts like just within yourself. Like if you haven't gotten that taken care of and you haven't realized the self-evaluation that you got to do, then that's just, you gonna have to go down a cycle of destruction and you gonna get hurt in the long run, but you got to be able to reflect that. So I'll tell my friends, you know, like to each their own, like you got to do whatever you're willing to tolerate. That's always going to be my response.
Would I be wrong if I said that delusion is when you take self-confidence too fucking far?
I feel like it can, because some people get too cocky.
I wouldn't say that's the actual definition for it,
It's not
because
definition.
it can go.
I'm just saying, like
It can go that way. That's a route.
It's a characteristic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I say you got to know what you're willing to tolerate, because whatever Alicia can tolerate, Vanilla may be like, girl, you better than me. So I think that's just kind of like where it starts, is that you just got to really like Just let them find out for themselves. Like, I'm gonna be
I
here
try to always paint a
regardless.
picture. I always try to paint a picture like, all right, something we can relate to. Have you ever seen somebody that be like, oh, I'm so handsome, or I'm so fine, I'm so this, I'm so that, but they ugly as shit? That's delusion. We've all seen that. That's delusion. And it's those people that it not even be looks. Delusion may not even be looks. Delusion could be like you just think you're right about everything. You could just be a selfish person in a relationship, but it's everybody else's fault why your relationships don't end. Delusion could be like, hey, I keep all these other people around in my relationship that I know either want to smash me, have smashed me, or I would smash, but you should be okay with that. Because I'm not doing it currently. That's also a form of delusion. Delusion, like we look at delusion as looks. We put looks towards the front of the line, which because that's a large number, a large factor when we talk about delusional dating. But we also have to look in the fact that you're delusional thinking, hey, I can't afford to pay my bills. I can't afford to do none of this, but I want to go out here and start dating people. That's delusional. And you know, you have.
Or I need a dude that can take care of me and everything like that, but you can't take care of yourself.
That's delusional.
Right.
Or I won't date nobody with kids, but I got 3 of my own. That's delusional. You got to have a house and a car, but you don't got a car or a house. That's delusional. So delusion, the delusion, it has levels to this.
It does.
Definitely does.
Let's go through some of these comments real quick. They going in on Tad right now. How you doing, Jenny? What up, RC? All right, let's see here. Let's see. A Small World. Mesa. I'm just gonna jump through.
It's a small world after. I'm so sorry.
LB said God's work is done. To the beard and the big man.
Hey.
Cool man is so specific.
Let's see here. We got
Every time I think of pool man, I always think love don't cost a thing.
What? Me too.
Because like low key, look who won in the end. Like the pool man.
But let me ask you this: when they say good guys finish last, is it really like did he win because did he really win? Like you got the leftovers after everybody done hurt her feelings, hurt her heart, broke her heart. Did you really win, or did you just get somebody that's pretty on the outside but so broken? Now you got to deal with all those brick walls she finna put up, all that trauma she went through. And that's the same thing with men and women, you know, men as well. Like, are you really winning in the end when you got somebody that has been through all of this trauma and now they're just tired of getting beat down and pushed on, and now they're saying, all right, well, now I'm going to come and settle with you. Because at the end of the day, if what you bring comes in a bigger or prettier package, would they go? Well,
Meso said, I feel like that definition can apply to some situations.
okay.
It's the pipe for me.
These are good. Oh, wow.
I'm on my grown man shit. So, all right. You're right. That definition can apply to some situations. I just need us to be on the same page of understanding. It starts with you. It may not be you as the delusion, but you may have a friend that's delusional. You got to be honest with your friend. Hey, bro. Nah. That's nah, bro. Don't do that. Or, hey, sis. Nah. We're so afraid to hurt our friends' feelings that we'll allow them to go into this world to be hurt by somebody that don't care about them. Or used. So, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to dive into that too much more. Any last comments, thoughts, concerns, prayers that y'all want to do on this?
This was a good show. That's one thing. It's always a good show, but these were some good topics. The engagement was on point.
Definitely.
Love it.
Definitely.
But yeah, love yourself. Like, go start within. Don't do things that's out of you can't have like the bandwidth for. If you know that you can't, afford to date right now, then that's okay. Like, get to the point to where you can just take care of yourself, because if it don't work out, then what you gonna do? Just looks delulu in the face. So keep your circle close to you. Keep your friends closer. So yeah.
Being hold on, let's go through. I just saw some. Hold on, hold on. Let's go ahead and knock out some. I just saw two pop up before we go out.
D-Rob says some people don't care as long as they get what they desire. So if they want that specific person, broken or not, they got them. Hey, to each their own. Like, you got it. Like, at the end of the day. Jenny said being Delulu is the Salulu.
Shout out to Jenny. Oh my gosh.
I'm crying.
That's funny.
Make sure if y'all enjoying the show, hit that Cash App Vibe Society. Show us some love. We do this for the entertainment, but if you appreciate it, show us you appreciate it. Hit that Vibe Society Cash App. Make sure y'all follow us on all social medias, mainly IG. We just started the TikTok, so we're gonna start putting some reels up there soon. The TikTok, breaking that down. And also, like I said, we drop the topics on IG at least 24 hours before the show, so you can drop some responses to our topics prior to the show, so your voice can be heard if you're busy and can't make it to the show. But we do appreciate everybody that have joined the show, jumped in on tag, as well as on YouTube Live. We want to shout out a few people. Shout out Jenny. Shout out D-Rob. Shout out Meso. Shout out Daniel, who jumped in here. We had Wonder Twin jump in here earlier. Everybody that was on the IG responses, we had a lot of responses this week, so I appreciate that. We appreciate that. And last but not least, we're going to go last words. We're going to start with Vanilla this week. Vanilla, your last words.
Adultinate for the week, okay? Be prepared. You're going to cry. You're going to have some hard days, but you're going to make it. We all ain't asked to be here, but we here, so make the best of it, okay?
That's good.
And when you say that, I would think I was on the phone with my homegirl, and she, her daughter, she had a daughter there, and she's like, "What are you doing?" Her daughter was leaning on her legs like this. Like, she's like, "What you doing?" She say, "I'm trying to go back in. I don't want to go here. I don't want to be here." I'm like, whoa. And we were laughing about it. We were like, just imagine that you as an adult going to your mama, "Hey, excuse me."
No, she probably kicked me in the face.
All right. What about you, Simone? What is your final words?
It's funnier every time. I would just say, look, if you're going to be Delulu, just know what you up against. Like, know yourself. If you got to go back 1,000 times, but when you know when it's time to wake up, you're going to wake up. And I hope you wake up for good, because look, we've all been there. So don't be Delulu over nobody that's going to treat you like shit, though. That's not good. It ain't even worth it. The dick not that good. You can find somebody else who's going to cherish you.
Dick too long. Sorry.
Don't be Delulu for somebody that treats you like doo-doo.
Yeah. Ooh.
Because that's not the Salulu. I got you, Jenny. I got you.
I like that. Yeah. Don't be Delulu, y'all. Like,
Oh, gosh.
be strong.
All right. My final words is just simple. I say it every week. I'm gonna say it again. Be honest with yourself, and then be honest with others. If it starts with you. You gotta look out for your star player. Until next time, I go by the name LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy, here with the beautiful Vanilla, the beautiful Simone, and this was Vibe Society. Till next time, yeah, babe.